Hi all, we GroupD are going to present our final project on the topic developing a web application for deep neural network intrusion detection using realistic dataset. Introduction. The aim of our project is to use deep learning to create an innovative web application for an ideas. With the help of this web-based intrusion detection system interface, administrators can efficiently monitor and control network security. The project aims to offer a dynamic and adaptive defense mechanism against evolving cyber threats through the integration of deep learning algorithms, guaranteeing a proactive and resilient approach to protecting vital digital infrastructures. Technical flow. The technical tools used for our project are AWS Dataset by CIC, Jupyter Notebook and Scikit-learn, CIC Flowmeter version 3, Flask for web application. Now I'm going to explain each technical flow. First one, AWS Dataset by CIC. CSE CIC IDS 2018 dataset has been used and built a deep learning model on realistic cyber defense dataset by Canadian Institute for Cybersecurity, that is CIC, on Amazon Web Services AWS. Dataset by CIC and ISCX are used around the world for security testing and malware prevention. Dataset which is stored in resource type S3 bucket. Here we are also mentioning the Amazon resource name ARN that we can use to get the dataset. Second one, Jupyter Notebook and Scikit-learn. To build this LSTM deep learning model, we use Anaconda 3.0 and the latest Scikit version 0.19.1 and the Panda version 0.23.1 in Jupyter Notebook. The third one, CIC Flowmeter version 3. What is CIC Flowmeter? CIC Flowmeter is a network traffic flow generator and analyzer. It can be used to generate bidirectional flows where the first packet determines the forward, that is source to destination, and backward, that is destination to source directions. Hence, more than 80 statistical network traffic features such as duration, number of packets, number of bytes, length of packets, etc. can be calculated separately in the forward and backward direction. Here we use this to generate network traffic using Windows 10 virtual machine. The fourth one, Flask for web application. Flask is used for the Python web framework that provides useful tools and features for creating web application in the Python language. It gives us more flexibility and also it is accessible framework to build a web application quickly using only a single Python file. We run the Flask server from Jupyter Notebook. Next is our system flow. The flow starts from the front end. That means we can click on the upload button and we can upload the network traffic capture data, and next is we need to click the start button. In the back server, that means in the backend server, it calls the LSTM deep learning model and then it compares the input with the model and it evaluates and predicts the result. So we can see the result in the web application. It predicts whether it is a benign or a malicious and notify the predicted output. Next is the data pre-processing steps. Here we have 10 steps. The first one is the data collection. The second one is the data cleaning. Third one is the handling missing values. Fourth one is checking for null or indefinite values. And fifth one is we drop all column contain object data type except label, and we modify label column. We reduce benign rows and we analyze the data. We normalize it and we scale that one. And final one is creating the training and testing arrays. Next is developing LSTM deep learning model. So what is LSTM? LSTM is long short-term memory. It is a type of recurrent neural network architecture designed to address the vanishing gradient problem, enabling it to efficiently that capture long-range dependency in sequential data. In the content of IDS, that means in the content of intrusion detection system, LSTM model excel at learning patterns and anomalies in network traffic sequences that make them well suited for detecting the irregularities, that means indicate the security threats. Here are the steps. The first one is the sequence generation, second one is the feature extraction, third one is the model architecture with RELU activation function. The fourth one is compile the model. Fifth one, train the model. And sixth one, test the model. Now we are going to the design and implementation of our web application. Now I'm going to explain what our project is. We use Jupyter Notebook to make our model file in Python. For this, first we took the dataset CSC CIC IDS 2018 from Kaggle, and after that we did some data cleaning and pre-processing. I already explained that 10 step earlier. Okay, the main thing that we did here is we created a model that is based on long short term memory, that is LSTM, which is a deep learning algorithm. I'm going to show our model. Yes, this is the model. The file name is equal to capstone underscore model dot sav. So we created this model to test our data. Now, after this, we are going to check the data using this model. These are the files that we are going to check. 22 2018.csv is the file that we use as the data, and for testing we are using 27/11/2023 flow.csv. This is the sample format that we took from CIC flow meter. These are the files for the firm and the result. First, I'm going to capture the packet. Here I'm using CIC flow meter. We can capture the data, and these are entirely different from the data set that we use to make the model. Now I'm going to capture this one. We capture the file in proper file format in order to test that one. Next, we need to run our Flask for web interface. For that, we need to run Anaconda prompt. Then we need to go to desktop, that is cd desktop. Then I'll go to directory. Here we can see the files. Now I'm going to run the Flask. For that, I use Flask run. Yeah, it's running. Yes, we can see our Flask server. So next is we need to go to the server in browser. Yes, this is our UI for intrusion detection system. We need to test the data and packet in the system. So we took the data from CIC flow meter file. I'm going to choose the file. I'm going to click the file from that CIC flow meter. Yeah, I'm going to take the file. Yeah, I'm going to take that 27/11/2023 file first. I'm going to click on the open. Yes, I'm going to click on the predict button. Yeah, it's working. Yes, it is predicted and it shows the result. No malicious request. Next, I'm going to do another test for using another file. For that, again, I'm going to our web interface. I'm going to click the choose your file to predict. Then I'm going to click on the malicious one. Yes, I'm going to click on the predict button. It's working. Yes, it is predicted and shows danger malicious request found. So these two are the test cases that we use for testing. That means first we use file that we got the result like no malicious request, and next the second we got the result as malicious request. So this is the overall working of our project. Next, we are moving into the future work. Due to the storage limitation, we can only train limited data set, but in further we can train more data set and it will improve the efficiency. We will integrate network and host-based ideas for better detection. On top of that, we will develop idea schemes for detecting novel attacks rather than individual instantation. Next is conclusion. In summary, our deep learning based intrusion detection system IDS web application is a major step toward improving network security. With the incorporation of state of the art deep learning algorithm, our system exhibit a strong ability to recognize and react to different kinds of cyber attack instantly. Accessibility and effective monitoring are made possible by the user friendly web interface, which guarantees that possible intrusions are quickly identified and fixed. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to all those who supported and contributed to the successful completion of this web application project on intrusion detection system using deep learning. Special thanks to our project supervisor, Dr. Teju, for providing valuable guidance and insights throughout the development process. These all are the references that we are used for completing our project. Thank you all.